So guys, this is not going to be politics. We are just going to be giving you news as it happened over the weekend. We try by all means to stay away from politics, but we also try by all means to keep you informed, telling you, letting you know what is happening as it is happening. So we are talking about MDC Nelson Chamisa, and it is official now that indeed Nelson Chamisa, who was once the president of MDC, is actually re-elected as the official MDC president. So it is now official that indeed Nelson Chamisa has won the elections that were held in Gweru, and is now official that indeed he is the official MDC president. He is 41 years old now, and according to the ways that he spoke, he is going to be reintroducing an upgraded MDC. So according to his statements, he says he's going to be teaching the president of Zimbabwe, Emmerson Mnangagwa, and the vice president, Constantino Chiwenga, new politics. So he is going to be upgrading politics, and he's going to be introducing new politics to Zimbabwe. We are going to be watching what he means by the fact that he is going to be upgrading politics, and he's going to be remodeling MDC to be an updated and upgraded kind of political party. So we are going to be watching what he meant by what he said. So indeed, we confirm that indeed Nelson Chamisa has won the elections, and he is now the official president of MDC. So one of the things that is worrying is the fact that when you look at the individuals who won, so we have on the vice presidency and other positions, we actually realize that many of the individuals who won these positions were once labeled rebels because they defected from MDC back then when Tsvangirai was alive. But what is happening now is the fact that when they came back, they literally replaced and overtook the loyalists, those who were loyal to MDC. It seems that they have been replaced. Like for example, Douglas Monzorwa lost the SG position to someone else, and we also have Tenebiti coming in and becoming now the vice president, but we know that he was once a rebel. So what is happening here? We have the loyalists who were loyal to MDC, who never defected, who never left MDC, but they now have lost their positions. We don't know what is going to be happening. Are they going to be coming back, retaliating against this loss? We definitely want to keep you informed as to what is going to be happening. Now we need to really assess as to this election that has happened with Nelson Chamisa now the president of MDC. Are we going to find MDC being more unified? Is MDC going to be more unified? Are we going to have more inter-party relationship that is going to be happening? Are we going to be seeing more synergy in MDC so that they can actually recuperate and build something that is updated according to Nelson Chamisa, that is upgraded? So we are going to be seeing upgraded and updated politics. So one of the things which we want to really review is the fact that the news that is hitting us is the fact that United States of America actually issued what we call a travel advisory. When you talk about a travel advisory, it is whereby the United States of America has written a letter warning its citizens to minimize or to desist from traveling to Zimbabwe. And the reason why the travel advisory was issued out by the United States of America is because the US is saying Zimbabwe is not really peaceful. Zimbabwe is not really a place where you can travel. So what they have done is they have warned their citizens as to the fact that Zimbabwe is rife with crime, and there is also unrest that is rampant in Zimbabwe. If you know, you know that indeed this looks suspicious, because it seems as if after the elections we really had some stability happening. We can tell you that Zimbabwe is very peaceful, and we are peaceful. We are a peaceful nation. We are not unstable. When you talk about everything that was written on this travel advisory, it seems as if it is dubious and it is suspicious. We just believe that indeed it seems as if the United States of America, according to what Herald wrote, the United States of America is actually having an underhand in the area of violence and terror. So there's an underhand whereby it seems as if the United States of America is sending its own troops, is sending its own individuals, even some NGO which are playing an underhand in motivating, in exacerbating what we are facing as Zimbabwe. So this travel ban that was issued by the United States of America seems suspicious. What makes them and what gives them the right to say there is no stability in Zimbabwe? The only thing that is happening in Zimbabwe is the fact that the prices are increasing, the prices are going up, and we are stressed and we are under duress. But anything to do with violence, that is not acceptable. Zimbabwe is still remains peaceful. I'm still to hear anything that talks about or that leans towards us being unstable, that leans towards us really kind of moving towards violence. So I definitely am going to be watching what these guys are talking about Now listen to me. What we are really trying to say is, in terms of the economy, definitely we are under stress. In terms of the economy, definitely we are under duress. In terms of the economy, we as the ordinary Zimbabweans, we are burdened, we are burdened, and we are struggling in the area of the economy. If we could separate politics from the economy, definitely we would be talking about economics, but it seems as if it is literally impossible to separate the economy from politics. That is the reason why we want to see and hear what Emmerson Mnangagwa, the president of Zimbabwe, and the VP, that is Constantino Chiwenga, are saying and what solutions they have. We also are going to be giving you information concerning Nelson Chamisa and the kind of solutions that is going to be bringing. This is politics, but we try by all means to talk about economics, but indeed it seems as if we cannot separate these two. So there has been news concerning the fact that MDC has promising to bring protests to Zimbabwe to protest what is happening. And we know indeed that when the protests are brought, we as the ordinary Zimbabweans are the ones who die, we are the ones who suffer, and we have noted before that protests, it seems as if they bring no solutions. The only thing that these protests bring is death. So we want to speak to any person who is responsible for the underhand in the area of protests. Please desist this. We would rather pray for Zimbabwe, pray for the economy, and come up with soluble solutions. Dialogue is the way forward. So let's sit down, let's talk, let's have dialogue to indeed see the transformation of Zimbabwe. Let me conclude by saying what is happening also is there is an increase in fake news that is being used on WhatsApp. We see fake news on Facebook. We see fake news that is circulating online. Some of the fake news is actually going to be bringing instability to us as the ordinary people, because I also saw another fake news which was talking about an announcement of a date concerning some stay away which were being encouraged. So when it is fake, please remember, do not believe it. Always look for the official sources of the news, so that indeed before you move to actually follow what the news is saying, always authenticate as to whether it is fake or whether it is true. So the news that we have just brought you is the fact that indeed Nelson Chamisa is the new president of MDC, and he says he's going to be bringing new politics that is upgraded, and he's going to be teaching Emmerson Mnangagwa and Constantino Chiwenga a lesson in the arena or the area of politics. So we are going to be watching, we are going to be keeping you informed and updated. Our concern is not really politics, but our concern is economics, the kind of transformation and change that is happening to Zimbabwe, the price increase. We truly love Zimbabwe, we love Zimbabweans, and we say we are praying for you, and we look forward to an upgrade in our economy. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to our channel, Metro TV News Zimbabwe, as always, and we say asante sana.